Have you ever seen an animal chewing hair or throwing people away? Some incredible escapes, backflips, and close calls. No, hang on then to watch some amazingly luckiest people filmed on camera. Number 10. Old Man and the Alligator. Don't know what it is with the oldies these days. See this old man? He was all set with his crew and camera to catch an alligator. Obviously didn't know what he was doing. He might have seen it on TV, how to catch an alligator, and went on to be the big hero, but ended up making one of the funniest pieces of comedy ever. The alligator missed him on several occasions, and he's lucky he lived to tell about it. By the way, no offense, Grandpa. In another clip, a lion took hold of the hand of a tortoise, though the lion had it in its jaws. Fortunately, it did not snap its mouth shut. Otherwise, his hand would have bitten off his arm. Number 9. Spectacular backflip. Either this was the best backflip ever, or this man has the best luck ever. The short clip shows the magnificent and jaw-dropping art of bull leaping. The man had all the confidence to stand up against the bull and do the backflip. He deserves our applause. Looks like Jackie Chan got his competition. Oh, guys, bull leap is one thing. Have you ever seen a bull doing a backflip? I haven't. I'm about to show you that. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the best bull backflip ever. Someone please help this poor bull getting back on her hook. Number 8. Close calls with Anaconda. Imagine how unlucky you have to be if an anaconda decides to chase you. Well, normally they don't do that. But how dumb you have to be if you go on poking them while they are resting and minding their own business. The man was teasing the snake, and then it was a very close call. Indeed. Let me slow the video for you. Now watch how big the mouth of the snake was and how near miss it was. The man really was on top of his luck that day. There are very few things for you to do if a giant snake is after you. For example, in this clip, a man had to handle a huge anaconda with a fishing rod, which he used to keep the snake away while the second man started the boat. The huge anaconda was after them for some time. The snake followed them, but then eventually gave up. Number 7. Encounter with a bear. Mountain biking is so cool and all fun until a wild bear comes to take a swipe at you. Here, these two bikers were riding over a mountain when a bear ran after one of them. The second biker slowed his bike to calculate the situation as he sensed danger in front of him. Thankfully, the deadly bear changed his route, and the second man had the chance to escape the threatening chase. Just imagine if the bear had come back for the second biker. Lucky fella he turned out to be. Number 6. Fire drive-through. This drive-through fire incident took place in the US, where a pair of father and son decided to escape Glacier National Park wildfire by driving through it. Okay, that's a bold decision. And guess what? They stuck to it, too. They went for it, like literally through the blazing flames. At one point, the metal and glass of their car started melting, but they made it out of it. Justin Bilton and his father were on the tail end of a western backpacking trip, where they arrived at Glacier National Park. They did not realize, but a lightning storm hit the jungle and the woods started burning. They both decided to get out of here, and both were lucky enough to be safe and sound. Honestly, guys, while preparing this entry, at every burning and churning ball of fire that came towards them, I thought that it was not going to end well for them. But it was their lucky day. Number 5. Giraffes being naughty. Giraffes have a thing with kids. See here in this clip. A father brought his daughter so nicely near a giraffe, but the animal thought of pulling and chewing her hair. And there it was, half of her hair in the mouth of the giraffe. Luckily, he did not like the taste and let her go now, once again, and this time a boy. The giraffe lifted him above the ground in the air in front of his parents. Thank God they were there to grab and pull him back on the ground safely. But these are all small incidents. It's time for the big one, in which a drunk man tried to ride a giraffe, and he was unbelievably lucky to not get his neck broken by the powerful kicks of the giraffe. He climbed on the outer wall of the enclosure and sat straight on the back of the animal. For some time the giraffe ignored him, but then it threw him on the ground. Then once again the boy came out, climbed the wall for the second time, and saddled the giraffe. But now the animal was fed up and threw him right away. I was pretty sure that the boy was going to end up in the hospital when he approached the animal a second time, but it was his lucky day. Number 4. Lucky elephant escapes. This man surely has an amazing luck. As you will see in the clip, a wild elephant chasing down 3 people. One of them fell on the fields due to uneven ground, and just when everyone was sure that he was gone for good, the elephant miraculously missed him. Then the man leaped on his feet and ran for his life. but again fell down, and the elephant again missed him. That was one hell of a lucky escape. Again, I have another lucky escape where this trainer was playing with his elephant. When out of nowhere, the animal got angry and pulled his leg to drop him on the ground. The kid was shocked at this behavior of his pet animal, but then stood up to calm his elephant. These giant animals love trolling kids in particular, and you often spot one doing that in the zoos. See, this small girl would never have thought in her wildest dreams that she would be trolled by an elephant before a camera when all she wanted was a picture. This teenage girl was caressing the elephant, but I think the animal did not like it. And this girl, well, she fell. Thanks to the push given by the animal. This little boy shared the same fate as the girl in the previous entry. The elephant sucked his face in front of the camera when he was posing for a picture. Number 3. Bear sits next to a man. I don't know what this sad bear was going through, but I feel for you. Dude, I don't know if this man in this entry was lucky or the bear was extremely sad that he did not look for his potential meal. It just came out into the camera view and yawned and then sat behind the guy, completely indifferent to the presence of the man and the camera. Towards the end of the video, it stood up and walked off the area. Number 2. Horse. Horses are not always easy to handle. And in this first video, watch how this buckling bronco coming out of the gate tries desperately to rid itself of the rider. When that doesn't work, it bites the rider's legs, with the rider abandoning and falling to the ground. It could have been a lot worse. The horse seems to find it very amusing. In this next video, the horse trainer shows people how to deal with aggressive horses. You can see the horse bite him and let him go, and that's because it's a training session. But if this was a real situation, maybe the horse wouldn't let go. In the next video, this young man follows this horse and gets one hell of a back kick in the chest that sends him flying. I hope this kid is okay. This man is kneeling next to a West Virginia biting horse, and when the man is momentarily ignoring the horse, that's when it tries biting the man's finger. But fortunately, the man is able to remove his hand from the horse's grasp. Finally, this poor kid gets too close for comfort and gets kicked in the leg by this horse. It could have been a lot worse, and the kid may have died if it had been kicked in the head. Why people let young children like that get so close to a horse boggles my mind. Number 1. Sea lion and the girls. Sea lions are pretty fascinating and cool animals. However, they are so naughty, unpredictable, and fast. It looks amazing. This small young girl was sitting on a slab minding her own business when a sea lion from the water came out and dragged her into the water out of the blue. The shrieks, along with splashing water, were spine-chilling. Immediately, a man dived in and got the girl safe and sound. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.